Hello, everyone. This is Wink with Word on the Bridge. How are y'all doing this Tuesday afternoon? I'm here in South Kakalaki, South Carolina. Y'all, so I came on to tell y'all because I told y'all I'm gonna share my journey with y'all about going to the psychiatrist and my stress and me being on medical leave. But before I get into y'all already know what I'm about to do. My positive quote of the day. So this comes from Steve Jobs or Steve Jobs, depending on how you pronounce his last name. It says the most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy is all that matters. So y'all, one thing that I'm learning going to my psychiatrist, and this is my second visit to him, is to learn to take care of myself, to learn to make myself happy. Where I pour so much of myself and everything into others, I want to just finally pour into myself. I'm going to give y'all a little bits and pieces of it. When I went there, that's one of the things that I actually learned while I was there was to think about myself. Because for years, y'all, my whole life, to be honest, I have always catered and taken care of other people. So one thing I'm learning on my journey, and as I said, I'm taking y'all with me, is to start thinking about myself. Start embracing myself and what's going on with me. So with that being said, you guys, I'm just want to say thank y'all for being here with me. I am going to try my best to learn who I am, and not really who I am because I know who I am, but to really pour more energy into myself. Because as far back as I can remember, as far back as I can think, the only thing that I can remember is me helping people, doing for people, taking care of people. I've always neglected myself. I neglected myself for others. And that's one thing that I'm learning with my psychiatrist is I can be there for me. And it may be someone else out there that's going through this. And if you are, just know you can be there for yourself. I'm going on this journey, and I hope you guys enjoy what we're doing. Because like I said, I'm trying to embrace this. I really am, y'all. I am trying my best to y'all, I'm hungry. I'm trying my best to really understand my situation and what I'm going through. So with that being said, I just wanted to say, you guys, if there's anybody else out there that's going through depression, sadness, headaches, because I have migraine. I mean, my migraines turned to, it was crazy, so I just wanted to embrace you guys. I just wanted to let you guys be a part of this journey. If you want to be a part of my journey and you want to see what's going on and learn more about my life and what I'm doing to overcome the obstacles that I have been given, the obstacles that I have been, that I put through, I just really want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know where to start, y'all. I'm starting right now with me trying to, with you guys, talk about myself, which it feels weird because, like I said, I'm so used to taking care of everybody else. It's hard for me to embrace taking care of myself. I really am trying my best to figure out what it is that I like. I enjoy talking. That's one thing I do know. I enjoy talking. That's why I come on here. I'm going to be talking to y'all more because, like my psychiatrist said, talk. I got to get a lot of stuff off my chest. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm coming to y'all hoping that y'all can embrace this journey with me. Hopefully that you guys will, support me on this journey that I'm on. I just want to thank all my subscribers that I have. If you're enjoying what I'm doing and you want to follow me as I take this journey, I want you to hit the like, the follow, and the subscribe button, because this is going to be a journey for me. I'm learning to change a lot of things. Yes, y'all know I have stress, because who would not be stressed if their older sister, their second older sister, was in the hospital at the same time. One had a blood clot in the lung. The other one had issues with heart complications. So that's a lot. Plus my everyday life, plus me dealing with my own illness and stuff. What's going on with me in my head. And I just want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming on me with this journey. And like I said, one thing I'm learning with my psychiatrist is to talk about it. Talk about things that happen. Talk about what's going on in my life. The things that bother me. The things, express, my discomfort. Express, how I feel about everything. With the things that, that has been done to me. Things that, I have done in this world. Being able to just love myself. Love myself. I love myself. Don't get me wrong. I love me some me. But I didn't realize that I was giving my energy. I was pouring all my energy into others. I was pouring everything that I had into other people and neglecting myself. So it was my body, as the way my psychiatrist explained to me, is my body is now telling me, hey, you're holding in too much. So the only way for me to let you know that it's a lot going on with you and you need to let it go and you need to let it out is you're going to have these headaches and stuff. You're going to have, things that, all that stuff that you suppressed and didn't get out at the time it was going on. All that stuff that you suppressed, you got to let it out. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm beginning to talk about things in my life. My life hasn't been all that. It's been great, but it hasn't been great. So I'm blessed in a lot of ways and felt like it was a curse in a lot of ways. But we'll get into some of that too. I'm not going to go just jump all into and give y'all all my personal business, everything at one time. I'm sure y'all understand. But I did want to say, me being able to talk and really express myself, that was the main thing she said, for me to express myself. Say how I feel. Others can always let me know how they feel, for me to let them know how I feel. It gotta be a two-way thing. If they bold enough to tell you what their opinion, I have to be bold enough. And it's not scared. It's just, I don't like to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't like to do things to hurt anyone. But I gotta be honest. I gotta start just, being that, what they say, brutally honest. So, I gotta just start saying what I feel and not worry about what nobody else think or what nobody else say or how they perceive what I'm saying or what I'm thinking. I gotta do what's best for me. And I know there's other people out there who, you doing for everybody, you catering to everybody, you making everything happen for everybody. You got your friends, you got your family, you got your spouse, you got your probably your neighbors, your co-workers. You the one carrying everything on your shoulder. You doing it all. And you're not pouring anything back into yourself. That energy can be draining. It can get you to the point where it can cause you health issues, like what I'm dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? With the headaches and stuff, because I suppressed it, because I held it in. So if you're going through something or someone says something to you and you don't like it, express yourself. Because if you don't express yourself, then it's gonna bottle up. You're gonna bottle it up, and it's gonna get to the point where it shows. Your body gonna start showing that you're going and you're dealing with something, So with that being said, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up because I'm hungry and your girl about to eat. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm about to eat me some bacon, egg, and toast. And it's good, y'all. But it's getting cold. That's good. But y'all, I just want to say thank y'all for joining me. Y'all, I just wanted to let y'all know, like I said, just giving y'all an update on what's going on with me and my psychiatrist. I know a lot of people don't believe in getting psychiatrists, or, oh, that's for crazy people. No. It really gonna make you look within yourself and see what's going on with you. Because I didn't realize I was suppressing a lot of stuff. I honestly didn't realize I was suppressing so much stuff. But you guys, I was holding a lot of stuff in. It's a lot of things that I just started talking about that I didn't even realize was bothering me. You know what I'm saying? I started talking about things that I didn't even realize was affecting me, that had affected me, or had any issues with me. You know, I wouldn't even have thought that was something that was bothering me. But as I go on this journey, I am going to continue to let you guys know, about my visit. I go every 2 weeks, y'all. Every other Monday, I go see my psychiatrist. So, and she is letting me know I have dealt with a lot of things in life that affected me, and I really didn't even realize it affected me. When I look back on it, I didn't realize a lot of stuff that I was bundling up and I was holding and suppressing, it really was bothering me. But that was the thing that I did, y'all. I would block stuff. I'm good at blocking. I'm good at detaching. That's something I'm good at. When I feel like someone wronged me or someone did something to me, I don't hate you. I don't get mad at you. I don't even try to get even with you. I just distance myself and I block. I will act like it doesn't exist. No lie. I will look, if you do something to me and we can't be cool no more, in my mind, I'll put you as if you never existed. That's how I block. And that's not a good thing, because you suppress stuff. You're suppressing those feelings. You're suppressing what you're going through. And that's what I think that I had been doing for so long. Suppressing, Suppressing. And I really don't think I would realize. No, I knew I was suppressing it because I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to think about the hurt that somebody caused me, or the pain that I was going through, or my feelings. I didn't want to be in my feelings. I didn't want to be in my feelings about anything. And it kind of sucks because I withdrew from everything and everyone. I mean, I literally stayed in my house, in this room. I didn't go out. I didn't hang out. I didn't do nothing. I just watched TV. And last year, 2024, I don't know what it is that came over me, y'all, but I am no longer living in the dark. I want to live in the light. I want to live in the light. I don't want to be in the dark anymore. So, and I promise y'all, anybody that know me at that time when I was going through it, I had dark curtains up, black curtains. I mean, my house was just dark. because I was in a dark place. And as I'm coming into the light, I say that I'm coming into the light. I am coming into the light. But y'all, this is a journey that I'm going to be on for a minute. I feel a little bit better, but at the same time, I know it's a lot of stuff that I gotta face that I didn't face. So with that being said, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all up. Just a little bit of y'all time today. But I do want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for joining me. Wink with Word on the Bridge. If y'all stay tuned, y'all going to get a little bit more. Every time I go to my psychiatrist, I'm going to get on here and tell y'all about it. I'm going to talk to y'all about it. Tell y'all how I felt about it. With that being said, thank y'all so much for joining me. Wink with Word on the Bridge. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to eat. Bye. Talk to y'all later.